Hello again, I'm Jason Sponzilli with Sponzilli Landscape Group, and this afternoon I'm standing in this HOA community. It's a townhouse community in South Orange, New Jersey. It's set atop a quarry, and it's one of our nicer communities that we've been managing for the past 7 years. So I'd like to spend some time with you today to show you all the details and the level of landscape management that we've been performing here to keep this property looking its best. So this community is about 8 to 10 years old. And the landscape planting was installed and designed by the builder. And a lot of build projects don't necessarily come up with the right plant material choices. So over time, through our landscape management practices, we've identified the plant material that really doesn't thrive in this particular environment and soil conditions. And we've recommended new pieces to go in. And all the while, identifying the ones that are healthy and are doing well and are sustainable and getting those to thrive through different ways of fertilizing and doing plant care management. So as you can see behind me, there's certain species of plant material like boxwoods and barberry that are deer resistant and also provide, for the most part, year-round color. And in doing so, you have nice formal but informal appearances within the planting beds. So what we have behind me here is an open area of land, and as you can also see is the terrain changes. We have some slope and undulation. One of our team members is out mowing now with a vacuum in order to catch the grass clippings along with the foliage, the leaves that are starting to fall because of the time of the year. But what we're also noticing in a community like this is we do not have certain species of trees that are thriving while others are. And it's basically because water issues and soil conditions, and we're now trying to identify those with the client and making the proper recommendations to put in the right species of plant or to eliminate trees that just don't need to be here any longer. Landscape management isn't just about cutting grass. It's more about looking at the overall project, the property, and all the elements that make up the landscape and figuring out the best way to service that property to give it the ideal, beautiful look for long periods of time. As you can see behind me, this property was built on a quarry. There's expansive retaining walls and drainage and detention basins, which make up for a different type of soil that we're working with. And in doing so, we have to feed it properly, we have to provide proper water management, and obviously the technical side with the mowing is very, very important. Understanding how to properly care for the turf grass is important, and we do that through proper fertilization, pest management, water management, and technical management by way of mowing and the proper types of pieces of equipment that we need on a project like this. So our maintenance teams collaborate on what is the right piece of equipment to use when doing a mowing and just general maintenance. So what you see behind me here is a small little island in the roadway that we're using a push mower in order to do a nice job versus a large piece of equipment which really isn't adequate for the area. And also what you can see is a newly planted cherry tree which actually has a gator bag on it, which will help to provide water and saturation to the root system without relying on the sprinkler system daily.